Hello everyone, this is Happy from odishatv.in, bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. IIT Bhubaneswar, PhD student alleges sexual harassment by professor. Trial of Konark Light and Sound Show using laser technology successful. BJD to launch Amma Sahara Amma Unnati program for urban citizens. Tourists beaten up by cattle traffickers in Rayagada. And family seeks PM's interference hoping to get justice. Now the news in details. A PhD student has brought sexual harassment charges against a senior professor of Bhubaneswar IIT. The girl alleged that the professor is mentally torturing her husband, who is also a PhD student in the same institute. The girl hailing from West Bengal has sent a notice to the director of IIT through her lawyer in this regard. She has also written to Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking their intervention. Meanwhile, the Deputy Secretary of the Skill Development and Technical Education Department, P.K. Sarangi, has sought an immediate report from the IIT director in connection with the case. Knowing the history of Sun Temple at Konark will now be easier, especially for the tourists coming from different parts of the country and world, as the much-awaited light and sound show facility will be introduced soon. The trial of the 35-minute duration light and sound show was successfully conducted at the heritage site on Friday. The light and sound show will be presented in 3 languages. While Shekhar Suman has done the voiceover of the script in Hindi, Kabir Bedi has given his voice for the English script, and Bijay Mahanti has recorded for the Odia one. 8 high-definition projectors will be used for the light and sound show using laser technology. 250 visitors would soon be able to see the historic monument amid light and sounds for 2 hours simultaneously. Keeping in view the 2018 civic body poll, Odisha Chief Minister and BJD Supremo Naveen Patnaik on Friday asked the party workers to embark on a Amma Sahara Amma Unnati program to strengthen the party's base in the urban areas. The decision was taken at a meeting attended by BJD MPs and MLAs at the party headquarters in Bhubaneswar. Addressing the meeting, the Chief Minister asked the party workers to make the citizens aware of the welfare policies and various developmental activities of the BJD government. This apart, strategies based on Amma Gaan Amma Vikas program launched on July 1st were also discussed during the meeting.
In the urban areas, we are starting a similar program, Amma Sahara Amma Unnati, with similar objectives. By this, we shall empower our ward level committees and shall give due importance to them while implementing our development and social sector program.
जो आम छमा संगठन गुड़ी को किभली संपृक्त करा आहुरी क्रियाशील करा एवं लोकों संगे इंटरफेस जो सफलता आम सरकार रही जो वार्ता डेवलपमेंट ताको आहुरी अंशीदारी भाव में किभली अंतर्भुक्त करा
7 tourists were allegedly assaulted by a group of cattle traffickers near Patupadar in Rayagada on Friday night. The tourists have lodged a complaint with Chandili police station. Nearly 20 to 30 persons brutally attacked the group of tourists, including 3 women who had come from Andhra Pradesh. Despite frantic calls to 100, no police official responded for immediate assistance. The attackers later misbehaved and also snatched the mobile phones of the tourists. Hoping to get justice, she ran from pillar to post, but Kamla Nayak and her only differently abled son from Kupari village of Khoira block in Balusa district got no help. She then took a decision few would make by seeking help from the Prime Minister himself. After getting approval from the PMO, Kamla along with her son have endeavoured to meet the PM and apprise him on how a neighbour had illegally and forcefully seized land what is rightfully theirs. Even after repeated appeals to the local administration, no one showed up to resolve their dispute. On the other hand, even after carrying out a probe and necessary measurement procedures, the additional Tehsildar did not appraise anything to complainant.
सर मो सासु और मो स्वामी खरीदी संपत्ति को मोर स्थितिवान सारे गाँव वाला किसी लोग हड़प करी जबरदखल अच्छी आज स्टेशन प्रधानमंत्री पाख जिम फेरे गुहारी शुणा कौन करी लिखी मो जगह जबरदखल उच्छेद कर मो जगह मत दि जाऊ कई शुणिले तो फेर 18/4 जाइए अमीन आरआई मापिया सही रकम से घर बाटा मापी दौरान देलापर बिल्डिंग आ कूह सब आसला विशाल घर आउ 3 पाख मापिले आउ फेर बंद कर देले देई कहले फेर नोटिस हबो.
The death of a teacher after being hit by a police vehicle sparked off tension in area under Champua police limits in Keonjhar on Saturday. Vehicular traffic between Champua Basudevpur was disrupted for several hours. The deceased, identified as Surendra Mahanti, was injured after a jeep carrying few police personnel of Joda police station hit him on Friday. Mahanti was immediately shifted to Champua Subdivisional Hospital where he succumbed. Over the incident, locals staged a road blockade near Banka Chhaka demanding compensation for the family members of the deceased. Beti Bachao initiative of the central government has come a cropper as incidents of abandonment of baby girls keep rising every day. One such incident has been reported from Tankol village under Jankia police limits in Khordha district today, where a newborn girl was found abandoned. After being informed, district childline official rushed to the spot and have taken the baby into their custody. The baby was admitted to district headquarters hospital of Khordha and is under treatment. The Sunnabeda Wildlife Sanctuary in Nuapada district on Friday organized a one-day nature camp providing an opportunity to students to spend a day amidst nature and witness its beauty, far away from hustle-bustle of the city life. A group of 50 students from 10 different schools spent the day with nature. The officials of the Wildlife Division and teachers accompanied them and helped them know the importance of flora and fauna and their conservation. 2 CISF personnel died in a road accident in Anugul at FCI Square under Nalco police limits late on Friday night. The deceased, identified as Prakash Dibakar and Jitendra, were posted as CISF personnel at Nalco. According to sources, their motorcycle lost control and collided against a road divider. A speeding truck hit them as they fell on the road. Both were initially rushed to Nalco Hospital, where Prakash succumbed to his injuries first. Later, Jitendra died on the way while he was being shifted to Cuttack SCB. Odisha launched month-long operation Muskan 3 from today to rescue missing children. 8 special teams have been formed to trace, rescue and rehabilitate missing children under the operation, which would continue for a period of 1 month. The second phase of the special program will extensively focus on rescuing and tracing missing children from Odisha in other parts of the country. The second phase will be launched from July 31st. With the mysterious killer behind the series of ship deaths in several parts of Odisha, in particular Niali, still on the run, an expert team of Wildlife Institute of India has arrived in Bhubaneswar to conduct an on-field assessment of the situation in the state. The 2-member expert team of the Wildlife Institute of India arrived in Odisha and held discussions with the Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and other officials of the Forest Department. The team would conduct a comprehensive study on the pattern of killings, modus operandi of the mysterious animal and submit a report on measures that can be adopted to trap the animal. Before wrapping up, the news headlines once again. IIT Bhubaneswar, PhD student alleges sexual harassment by professor. Trial of Konark Light and Sound Show using laser technology successful. BJD to launch Amma Sahara Amma Unnati program for urban citizens. Tourists beaten up by cattle traffickers in Rayagada. And family seeks PM's interference hoping to get justice. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.